Our next guests are from the Parents Support Group. It's Reverend Dr. Lloyd Evans, Assistant Director of the Department of Pastoral Care at the Wilmington Medical Center. Dr. Evans is also chaplain at the General Division. He is here representing Parents Support Group along with nurse Moonyeen Klopfenstein, who coordinates the program with him. Welcome.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Why don't we start off with you, Chaplain Evans. What are the objectives of the Parents Support Group?
Well, Bob, really, it's a group for parents who have lost a child either by stillbirth or by miscarriage or by what we call early infant death. And because of that, they come together primarily to share their experiences, to give each other mutual support, and indeed to work through the grief that's a part of the process. So those are some of the objectives.
Nurse Klopfenstein, how did this group begin?
Well, I became committed to start the group many years ago because of being maternity nursing supervisor and also because of a personal experience. About 4 years ago, our third child was born 2 months premature, and he was critically ill in the newborn intensive care for about 6 weeks. And because of that, I became more sensitive to the roller coaster of emotions that the couples go through if they have a critically ill child or a stillborn. And so we were more aware of the needs that they have and the need to ventilate their feelings, and therefore we got involved in starting the group, and we tried to model our group after the national organizations SHARE and Compassionate Friends.
Who participates in your meetings?
We have Chaplain Evans, we have Father Green, who's the Catholic chaplain, myself, we have the head nurse and one of the other nurses on the unit that takes care of the couples that have lost their baby. And we have family members or any support person that's going to be involved with this couple, helping them get through the grieving process.
Now, what is the nurse's role in this group?
The nurse's role mainly in the beginning is to identify what the individual needs are of the couple, to let them know what options are available for them, to act as a resource person for them, books, answer any medical questions that they may have, support them after they've gone home by telephone calls, also supporting them in the group, focus on various issues that they may have, again answer any medical questions that they can or refer them to their physician, and to try to facilitate a positive grieving process if possible.
I see. Chaplain, what is the chaplain's role in the group?
Well, Bob, our role really is to come and allow those parents who have lost their child a sense of their tradition to speak to them, their religious tradition. And they might have expectations of baptism. They might need to come to terms with questions as to what kind of funeral they want to have, or should they have a funeral at all. They might have to deal with those feelings now that they had never anticipated. They're asking, why me? They're needing support, they're needing comfort, and they're looking for help. Hopefully, if they are persons of religious tradition, those traditions can respond at this critical time in their lives.
Now, what types of issues have you dealt with?
Well, for instance, we focused in one day with fathers, the forgotten member in the grieving process. Another time we had a chance to look at a videotape of a program, and we were able to respond to that videotape and the various questions that were raised, looking at the grief process, looking at the bonding relationship that occurs in the mother with the child, the father, the differences that the relationships occur, and some of the expectations that each may have of each other at a time of loss. So we really get into what are their needs, their feelings, their reactions to what happened to them at that time.
And I suppose sometimes a stronger bonding unit can come out of an experience like that.
They have questions about other siblings, how do they answer their questions appropriately, and they also have questions about subsequent pregnancies and how will they deal with their emotions and the labor and delivery experience with another pregnancy.
Now, when and where does your group meet?
We meet in the 3rd North Conference Room at the Wilmington General Division, which is at Chestnut and Broome Street. We meet on the 3rd Monday of every month at 7:30. And if anybody is interested, they can contact Chaplain Evans at 428-4520.
Very well. Why don't you give that number again?
428-4520.
Well, thank you, Chaplain Evans and Nurse Klopfenstein, for coming on and informing our public about this very important service that Parents Support Group offers to the public here in this area.